Welcome to the Karyn Reece Show. I'm psychic medium Karyn Reece with my assistant, or my wonderful co-host, and my everything. She does everything for me. My PR, Alexa Zappia.
Hi, how are you? We're back. We're finally back. Oh my God, it feels so good to be back.
Doesn't it? Bright lights go to the light, as they say. And here we are in the studio.
We've done everything. We've done Zoom. We've done Instagram Live, Karyn's couch at Alexa's house. And now we're back in studio.
Yeah, and you always do everything for me. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Creative,
As are you, my friend. The Sherlock and Watson team just hits it off.
You're definitely Watson. Let me tell you, you have it down.
You're definitely Sherlock, I'll tell you that.
Surely you can say that again.
So we're back. It is such an amazing season. I'm so excited to be starting a new season.
Yep.
And we love all things sweet. Sweet vibrations, sweet chocolate. So, as you know, we went to Sweet Jenny's.
Love it.
Historic building here in
there's a lot of, like, you know, all things that go bump in the nights. But good spirits, though, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and as I say, 2 minutes on the lips, a lifetime on the, you know, hips.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, right. You gotta do what you gotta do, exactly.
So you felt a lot of energy when we went there, and you were able to channel and...
Oh, we had a lot of it, but they were all positive. Yeah, and I could see why, though. Why not? I mean, who doesn't love ice cream, this world or that world?
Ice cream, chocolate.
Goodies.
The other side. I mean, what's better, right?
Exactly. And Howard was such an amazing
Oh my
host.
God, I love Howard. I love Howard. He's just the nicest, sweetest person, and no pun intended. I'm using that sweet reference again.
And we've been a fan of Howard's for a long time.
Yeah, and now you're partnered with him for the month of October.
Yep.
So you went in, you did some sort of like behind the scenes work, and then explaining our partnership. So guys, take a look. Welcome back to the Karyn Reece Show. I am so excited that we are here at Sweet Jenny's in the village of Williamsville. I have been coming here since I was super young, guys, and it smells so good in here.
So good.
So good in here, right?
Oh my God.
So Karyn, obviously this is a very historic building right here in the village. Do you sense any spirit? Like, what do you see?
I like to use my senses in this place, obviously, my sniffer. Yes, as a matter of fact, when we were walking up, I saw a female, she's probably about 30, dressed in the period. Same with the gentleman next to her, and then I saw a younger little boy, you know, curly hair, blondish, brownish type of hair, running around, maybe about the age of 8 or something like that. But you know,
crazy.
This is heaven on earth in more ways than one.
In more ways than one.
That's why the spirits are here.
Right. You get the actual spirits, and then like the spirits, right?
Delicious. Yes.
So we have the owner, Howard Cadmus, here with us. So hi. So Howard, why did you decide to take over Sweet Jenny's? Like, obviously family's a big part for you, but why did you decide to take over as ownership of Sweet Jenny's?
That's a good question. All right, why did I decide to take over Sweet Jenny's? Well, at the time that we decided that we would get involved in Jenny's, we had started another shop in Snyder, right down the road, about 1.5 miles, called Au pour l'amour de chocolat. So, oh, for the love of chocolate. It was also chocolate and ice cream, and out of a sense of fairness, I guess, because we were going to be competitors and good neighbors. We went and we talked to the then owner of Jenny's, Deb Hanning, and we said, hey, you know, we're opening a shop. We just wanted you to know. And she said, you know, I've had Sweet Jenny's since 1985. She had moved locations. It's not going the way that she had anticipated. Would you be interested in it? So I called my wife and I pitched it to her. I gave her my elevator pitch and I said, would you like to take Jenny's? And she said, no, absolutely not. I have no interest. She worked there when she was younger, as had her siblings, so there was sort of a familial relationship. And I said, well, I think we could really make something out of it. And so we took Jenny's. So we had Pour l'Amour and Jenny's, and then a few years went by when these buildings came up for sale and the village was ready to give them to either a steward to take care of or someone to enact another plan. We would throw our hat in the ring. So around 2014 we started to occupy them and fix them, repair them, help the village to be able to get grants to do these projects. And then in 2016, we legally purchased the 3 buildings.
I love it. So, you know, you've been here for a while. So do you sense any spirit in here, like on the day-to-day? Like,
I will tell you, and this is a story I've never shared before, so you're getting...
I feel honored.
You're getting the scoop.
We got the tea. You're spilling the tea.
It's a scoop.
I love it.
I was first fixing up the building, so very new to the buildings. The building wasn't familiar with me. I wasn't familiar with this building. I was over right over there, where I'm pointing to where the chocolate-covered popcorn is, and I felt like a shove back, like a pushback. And I'm not a big believer outside of watching Ghostbusters or things like that. And it was very uncomfortable. It didn't deter me. I kept doing what I was supposed to. I didn't run out screaming or crying. And I will tell you that as I started to put more sweat equity in and be here all the time fixing the buildings, and I think it was more of a warm presence. And now I know we're seen as stewards of the building and of what we do and of the community and all the joy we bring. So I feel safer here than any place in the world. Like, no matter what's happening in my life, this is the place I want to be, because now I always feel very welcome, and then almost like there's a thankfulness for what we do and what we do for the community, what we do for the buildings and the historical restoration that took place, and then the historical preservation that continues to take place. So, but there was that one time early on when we came in. So I've never told anyone, because it's almost embarrassing and also sounds sort of unbelievable, but that did actually occur. So that's the real scoop.
We believe you.
Awesome.
We believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so we are partnered with you guys for the month of October, where a portion of the Karyn Reece Flavors from Beyond goes to the pediatric unit at Hospice. So why did you want to partner with us specifically on that part of Hospice?
So yeah, choosing to work with you guys is a no-brainer. I'm a big fan. Especially of Karyn's. I mean, you guys are wonderful, the show is wonderful. I think that everything is just terrific, and what you do to help is terrific too. But why that particular charity is because I have 2 young sons. I have Carter, who will be 7 very shortly in October, and Cole, who will be 3 in November. And not a day goes by where I'm not thankful for their health and their well-being, and the fact that they're just wonderful little boys who are continuing on their journey. And I've had a lot of friends and relatives who, unfortunately, not just early on, but in the early stages of life, have lost 4, 6, 7-year-old children.
Yeah.
And I know that, yeah, there's no pain like that in the world. And Hospice provides services that are second to none. I mean, it's just a wonderful thing that someone can feel loved, and it's a safe space for themselves and their family to be able to take on that next part of this journey. So it's very important.
So guys, if you would like to support us in our endeavors to help Hospice, you can visit Sweet Jenny's. We have Karyn Reece Flavors from Beyond. It all goes to Hospice and the Essential Care unit at Hospice. Thank you guys so much for being such a big part of our community and doing what you can to give back.
So good.
So good, right? Love it. And everyone in our audience will be going home with a discount coupon for Sweet Jenny's. So we'll be back with more. Welcome back to the Karyn Reece Show. As always, anytime Karyn's around, spirit's around. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Take it away.
Oh my God, I gotta tell you, you know what's so funny? A lot of times people don't realize I get a lot of people in my dreams, and you do too, just as a big audience opening. So if you want to connect with a loved one, as you fall asleep, you can say, I will remember seeing you, Dad, or whoever you want to connect with. So repeat that, and you'll start to remember your out-of-body experiences. One thing that a lot of psychics don't get that I get are your visitors in my dreams. And as I was sitting down, I started hearing, I want to talk to my sister, and I don't know if you've been noticing, I've been kind of eyeing you up over here, like on and off. So your brother is here. So let's go over to our lovely lady over here. You're the next contestant on the Karyn Reece Show. Wow.
Beth Lewis.
Hi, Beth. You know what's so funny? You were hoping to connect with your brother, weren't you? Yeah, because the entire time, like when we were getting set up, he kept saying, I want to talk to my sister. By the way, he likes your coat, and so do I. You look so très chic today. Thank you. You work too hard, your brother said, too. You got to start relaxing a little bit more. Who's the Mike and the John connection? Were these friends of his, or who's like the Mike or Michael and the John, because he's showing these names?
John, maybe on that side.
Yeah.
Or this side. Brother-in-law up there.
Okay.
Friend here. That was with my brother when he was passing.
The one that was here, yeah,
Yeah.
because he said here, because he's talking really fast. He's in my right ear, and he just pinched me again. He's laughing at me on that one. But he said to tell you, he goes, I just want to thank everybody. But you did give your brother a lot of peace of mind, so did John, and he said it was his time. He wants me to tell you, though, when he released from the body, and I do hear this a lot, he felt absolutely no pain and no fear. And he said, it's amazing. And he's been able to catch up with, you know, your parents and grandparents and all of the above. By the way, they had a big party for your brother. And he says, nah, tell Johnny that too. You are so welcome. But he said not to worry, and he said all is well. Let's see. Who's got a violet? Where's the violet? Who's Violet? Okay. Yeah, because what's the violet connection? Yes. Is this a little girl? Yes. Where's my violet? Who's mom talking about? What's the violets? They keep saying violet. I hate when they interrupt, but, well, they do that. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Love your hair. You work it, girl. Like the little bling, you work it. Anyways.
My grandmother, Violet, and I have a young daughter named after her.
That's who's been talking to my ear. That's why she said a little girl. So you named your daughter after Grandma Violet. That's a really pretty name.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God.
She was upset when I told her we were naming her Violet.
Oh, I said, why not name her?
Why would you name her that?
She now loves it. Graham said, I love it. I love it. She goes, Violet, Violet. My granddaughter's Violet. I'm like, oh my God, how funny. Violet was in my dreams last night too. What is with everybody today? Y'all like told your visitors to visit me. We were out having a party. I was like bouncing around to like little heavenly places. Your daughter, does she have little issues with lactose?
No.
Because I feel that in her future, but not majorly. But that's not going to stop her. It doesn't stop anybody. So it might be just like one of those things, right? She's really smart too, your daughter, and she's also very psychic and she's very creative. So if Violet says, Mom, I'm seeing visitors, nothing to be, worrisome, because, your family on the other side would never let anything negative happen to her. Did she have a little issue with her math yet? Or it's not her favorite? That might be coming up. It's like she doesn't like math, or there's something like that might not appeal to her.
She's okay with math. She doesn't like doing anything else besides math and art.
Well, I hate to say that math might be part of it, but I don't think it's because it's not the math. It might be just the way she's understanding it, or it's being taught to her. She's very smart, though. People that are artistic, myself being one of them, tend to be very psychic. So that makes natural sense why she's into her, out of her right brain. Tell her I said welcome to the club. By the way, your Graham said, I'm so happy that you did name her Violet. She keeps telling me that. She goes, oh my God. And she said, I can't believe how big and beautiful she is. By the way, Violet's been your daughter in other lifetimes. So, this isn't just a once go around. So
that's not surprising.
Yeah, and she said there's some improvements coming around with your love life too. So that's good. Yeah, maybe a little more, date nights, romantic nights. That's up to you.
That would be nice.
You deserve it, yeah. And you worry too much, Graham said. Do you worry too much? Graham says you worry too much. Yeah. Did you make a change with work recently, or add another job in or something? Or added something new to your work?
Just another teaching position. Nothing that's brand new, but yeah.
So another teaching position internally? This is like another new teaching position?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's sort of new. Yeah. You're really good at what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's right. You tell her. She's so, I can't swear, but really good. Which, by the way, you've taught in other lifetimes, too. So, FYI. Did you go for some blood work recently, or checkup?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Blood work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you put lidocaine on at least? No?
No.
I do. Just a little, FYI. One other last thing, though. Did you have any maintenance done on your vehicle recently?
No, I had a battery and a flat tire, but that's fixed.
Was that recent, though?
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, because Grandpa said you had some maintenance done, and I saw like a battery thing, so he was with you, so just keep an eye on that. But hey, you get a warranty, right? Just saying. But anyways, you're on your way up. Great things ahead of you. Stop worrying. Your daughter's amazing, just like you are, Graham said. And she goes, I love the name now. And by the way, she said it looks better on my granddaughter than on me. So actually, she's pretty funny, so God bless you.
Thank you.
All right, here we come. This is getting kind of crazy. You know what's really weird? They're all like pulling. That's what they do. Were you
Tosha.
You say that again?
Tosha.
Oh, Tosha, I love that jacket. That is so pretty. You've got a great aura. I just got to tell you that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and your aura is very clean. I see colors all the time, and different colors radiate different things. You have a lot of purple in your aura, which is your psychic. You also have a lot of healing in your aura, which is like your blues and then into your greens. So you do heal a lot of people. Were you real close to your mom and your grandmother? I got like everybody coming in.
Grandmother, yes.
Mom's side mom? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's because she said mom, grandmom. Yeah, because she's here and she was bugging me too. What's the May connection? Does somebody have that name, or who's got a May birthday or
Pardon?
Who's got May?
My father. May 1st.
May 1st, his birthday. Mm-hmm. Yep, he's on the other side too, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he's talking really loud too. He was in my dreams too.
Really?
We have a party going on today too. I love that. I saw some travel to Georgia. Do you like going to Georgia?
I haven't been, but
you got a trip.
Haven't been recently. Let me put it that way.
Oh yeah, girl, you're going. I'm going to go with you. Hot weather, especially when it's cold out, right? Yeah. I love that. They're also. Oh, do you do any kind of? Are you in an organization? Are you doing something like an association or an organization? Something okay, this is in your future. Something you're going to do, it's like an organization, but I feel like you'll be kind of in charge with it. Is that something you like to do? Because you're very good with management.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have you started that yet? No? I don't know what the cause is.
Not technically, no.
But you're sort of kind of quasi? Sort of, kind of, it'll be like your extra thing. It won't interfere with your work. So I feel good about, because your dad's telling me about that. I love that. Also, what's the military connection? Was that something Dad?
He was in the military
that's what I
as
thought.
well.
Because he's very proud of that. And he said, that's something you should look into as well. Love that. Who's the John or Johnson connection? Was this like an uncle or was this a friend of your dad's?
His uncle was John.
Because he said Uncle John. It's supposed to be a John day today because they're all coming in. And your grandpa said to say hello to.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have a George. I have a lot of people and a James and everybody else are all like trying to come in on this one. So you make your family very proud. And your grandmother though, she's so around you. You must think of Grandma a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's a sweet lady.
Thank you.
She's got good recipes too, You should start making them back into this sort of kind of organization kind of thingy-dingy association. You're going to be really good at that too.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you're going to get some press out of it too. So I like what I see. Have you thought about that yet?
Somewhat, yes.
You know what? Your family's blowing you in. Your dad's laughing. He goes, that's my girl. That's my baby girl. Your dad is really cute. He has a lot of friends, your dad. So does Graham. Do you have some of your grandmother's glassware or something?
I do.
Yeah. So don't break it, she said.
Okay.
You know what? That's an excuse so you don't have to cook now or bake. I got you covered. But you're going to go on to do a lot of great things. And was there like a little squirrel or a little critter that got into your house or around your house or what is?
No, well, my parents' house, my parents' house in New York, yeah.
There was like a little squirrel or a critter that got into their house?
Yes.
Yeah, your father thinks it's funny.
Oh. My mother doesn't.
He just said that. He goes, I bet your mom doesn't. Yeah. Your poor mom. Wait till you tell your mother. She was the love of your father's life, though. That's what your dad said. And he lived for his kids. He's a really good man.
Thank you.
You have a lot of your dad in you. He's a solid, worked for his family, loved his kids, very proud of you. So that's funny, your poor mother. I love animals. That had to be hilarious, though, with a squirrel. But anyways, you're going to do really well with this thing that we talked about. Believe in yourself. Your grandma will help you. Actually, everybody will, and obviously your dad. And this thing is going to get bigger than what you realize. So, and did you change the name a couple of times on this yet, or you're going back and forth?
I have a few pots on the stove with different names, yes.
Figurative pots on the stove, because we know you're not cooking because you break grandma's stuff. Exactly. So I love what I see. So yeah, make it simple, make it where it stands out. But I do see a lot of interest in this. So keep us posted.
Thank you.
We love seeing, people in business, and we love to support that. So God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my God, it's all like insane. Okay.
Awesome, good job, found it. No pun intended.
You know what she just said, but I still have more. So
I didn't even.
We'll be talking afterwards because I'm still getting hit with everybody's everything. It kills me.
Sure.
You have no idea.
I know. Well, guys, thank you so much. Karyn, thank you for channeling. It's always incredible how you do it.
Channeling the channel.
And we'll be back after the break. If you would like to connect with Karyn to potentially hear from your loved ones or hear about the future, you may do so by visiting her website at www.karynreece.com, spelled KarynReece.com. You can also send her an email, Karyn, Karyn, and then the little @ KarynReece.com. You can also find her on Facebook at Karyn Reece Psychic Medium, or on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Karyn Reece. And you can also call our office phone, 716-580-2520.
We have something very special in honor of coming back in studio. Explain.
To celebrate breaking into the new season, we have chocolate from Just Break It. So she made a crystal ball for Karyn. And in the crystal ball, out of chocolate, is additional stuff. So are you ready to break? I don't know how we're going to do this. Like, there might be chocolate in the audience. I don't know how far this is going to shoot.
You're dangerous. You hit first.
No, you hit with me. Ready? 1, 2, go. Oh, sorry.
Try it this way. Hit on top.
If I miss your hand, we're done. Ready?
Go.
Oh, God. I can't do it. There.
Wow.
There we go.
See, working out with Michelle worked.
There we go.
God.
There we go.
Look at this.
Oh my God, okay.
For the new sweet year, the new sweet time.
Yes, cheers to that.
Love it.
Cheers to the Emma. We love to give away prizes. In addition to the Sweet Jenny's certificates we gave everyone in our audience earlier in the show, several members of our studio audience who are of age received a bottle of Merit Estate wine.
In addition, someone took home a wonderful $10 gift certificate to Devolio's Yum Yum.
And a lucky individual picked up a free full session with Michelle Heim, personal trainer.
Obviously.
She's amazing. Yeah, we're going to need it after this one, I know.
You did good. Plus, we gave a free teeth whitening from East Amherst Dental.
Did you guys have fun today? Yeah. Stay tuned on air and online for the next opportunity to join the fun at the Eastern Hills Mall studio for the recording of the Karyn and Alexa Show.
Thanks, Alexa, and thanks to our studio audience, and for all of you watching at home, see you again.
See you soon.
So as I was driving in, I kept getting a connection to a murder. And when I walked in today, it goes either with my first show or my last show, and I kept getting pulled over too, and we were running out of time for the last half. So when I said murder, I mean, when I was looking right at you, you know what I'm talking about. Yep.
I do.
Yeah. And you were asking for your victim to come in, yes? This isn't a daughter, so no. I got a female and a male coming in. Hang on.
It's a male.
Okay, yeah, because he says, no, it's me. That's why I said, but he's got a girlfriend with him. Hang on. He said that there's still questions regarding, it's not finished.
No, we have no idea what happened. It's still open, and it's a cold case that was just opened again.
Yeah, you know, it's really weird. All week I kept thinking about a cold case I was picking up. And where's the J connection? There's like a J, James. There's somebody involved with this with a J, yes, you know?
What? It's my husband, AJ's best friend.
AJ, okay, got it.
And there's a James connection.
Okay, because I heard something J and James. Okay, that's what I was picking up, yeah. Okay, I had two people, no, I got a female with them. I think it's, hang on, there's too many people talking. Somebody else that you know too that's with him, but he said it's not finished. It's going to be, I already know what the answer is. And your husband called her his girlfriend. I'm like, okay, maybe he likes older ladies. I don't know.
Oh my God, it's my Grandma Flo.
Yeah, that's her. She's flown with us, all right. She's really funny, yeah. So she says not to worry. Your husband says it's fine. There's going to be something. Were you in the Carolinas recently?
I just moved back from North Carolina.
Okay, yeah, because that was a good move, your husband said. Yeah.
It was my husband that wanted to move back here. I'm from here, and I told him no, and he talked me into it.
Yeah, he's laughing about that. He's been coming to you in your dreams a lot, you know. And he said not to worry. He didn't feel any pain at the time of his passing. He said, I released from my body, not to worry. Who's the Jen connection? Is that your friend? Who's like a Jen? Yeah, a good friend of yours, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, she's a good egg, and you two have known each other multiple lifetimes, even when you were cave women without teeth, and he thinks that's really funny. Graham thinks it's funny, too.
He would think that's funny.
Who's Paul? Is that another family member in your family? Flo's talking about, is this like an uncle or somebody? Paula? Paul?
There might be that I don't know.
Yeah, it's on that side. She's talking up a storm. Your husband said it was smart that you came back. Do you notice your lights flickering on and off in your house, like your living lights? That's your crazy husband. Yeah. And he wants everybody to be a little concerned about everything given the circumstances. You know what I'm talking about? The perpetrator has an interesting tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's hiding it, but just as an FYI. There's more than that meets the eye, you know, just because of, you know, you get it. But I do see eventually that the perpetrator, well, there's a couple people involved, to be honest with you.
That's what we're afraid of.
Yeah. So, but he said not to worry. I love you. I want you to be happy. He's glad that you moved back. He said, I'm always there. You are the love of his life. Although for now, Flo's taken your place. And he laughed again. She's laughing, your grandma. So's your grandpa. They're actually quite lovely. What's the...